Today on Board Rat's RC Tips, I'm gonna turn this Hummer EV I just got. I bought it during the holiday special. It was $120 shipped, and I also got this whole front axle assembly with the servo, with the metal links. Here is the part number, and it was $28. And I don't know if this or the Hummer EV have metal spools, so I ordered a few of the official FMS metal spool to test them. It's the first time I'm going to be testing them. They're only $4. They're listed only for the Unimog, but since they share all the same axles, it will fit, I'm sure. So the part number is C3392. They're still $4 on the site. This is still $28 on the site, but sadly this one is now $150, but I paid $120. So for all that, it costed me $152 shipped at my place. So we're gonna make it four-wheel steer, since the real Hummer EV comes with four-wheel steer, and I know that, as you saw in my previous video, that these V5 electronics can surely turn this car. Okay, so these, I think the hood don't pop up. You have special tabs at the back, so I don't want to. I'm gonna do it. You won't be able to see, but okay, because I don't want to scratch it. So all the wires are there. The battery is in charge. And one thing I've noticed with the previous version, like this one of Fcx18, the tabs are smaller. The tabs are smaller, and the rubber band always come off. And now they upgraded it with larger tabs, so these hold a lot better. So electronics we're familiar with. I'm gonna remove. Do I have something to remove the wheel axles? Yes, I do. There we are. They still put the same thing, the BF Richer, which is a special name they put for to copy the BF Goodrich tires. So I'm gonna remove that. Haven't rolled yet, so I'm hoping just to put the rear wheel steer. It's a pretty fast process, even more with that kit, because for $28, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna put it at a higher price, but $28, you have the servo, you have a part of the drive shaft, you even have the extra X screws. So it's a very good deal. And what you will also need, there are a couple of bucks. It's a servo extender. I bought a whole pack, but I had to solder them. They come with both male and female ends. This one I got from robotshop.com. It's a JST 1.25 millimeters. That's the space between the tabs. So you will need that too. And I think with that, and did I make my extension long enough? Yes, I think so. I didn't want to make it too long because it will be in the way. So easy peasy. Gonna remove both sides. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to unclip all the wires because I don't know where they go. Gotta put the foam here, not to scratch it. Put that on its back of the frame. Remove it. Also gonna have to remove this one. Did they put, no, they don't have a locking screw on the other side, so remove that. Okay. So they didn't change anything. Same width of the tabs. Same width of tracks. Same width everything. A small Phillips head screwdriver. So we're going to be able to use the longer drive shaft. And later I'm going to upgrade with metal drive shafts. But I just want to do the quick budget 4-wheel steer conversion. So I don't know if they put metal gears in that. I'm going to look at it. And I don't know if they put metal gears in the Hummer EV too. So we're going to address that. So it's pretty good. You've got metal links. Everything we need to convert it. So since I'm there, I'm going to dismantle it just to be sure that there's metal gears. I didn't know there were metal gears in the portal. They all come with that. Now they try to incorporate metal gears in all the axle. I can check on them too. I'm going to check if the Hummer EV come with metal gears. But even if you could swap them, they're the same gear. But since I have them handy, and I'm going to use that on another project, so I'm going to keep it like it is, and I'm going to use those. So links are removed. You can remove both sides of the knuckles. So 1, 2. Sometimes this one is slipping. I have a better quality one that grabs a little. Yeah. Because the other one is a 3D printed Allen and Rand shoulder, so they're not as hard or as precise, but I like my little blue wrench, but this one is more precise. And I also have better ones, but they're not with me right now. They're upstairs. They're Weha brand. So yeah, gotta remove both sides. So we're gonna see if they put nylon gears in, well, we call it a diff, but it's not really a diff because there are spools are in the axle, the ring and pinion. Are they metal or are they like we were used to, plastic, well, nylon gears? They run for a while, but when you put stickier tires and start crawling a little bit more seriously, they tend to go off. So still have little threads there to remove. Okay, so they're nylon. So I'm gonna reuse the bag because they're plenty of grease. So that's good because some didn't come with any grease. So I'm gonna use the original FMS metal gears in that. So that's the only downside, but for $4 more, so $32 total, you have a full front axle assembly. So I'm gonna put that temporarily there just to lock it. I can even put the longer one we're gonna need. I'm gonna put it permanently because this one you have to unscrew only the gear on the shaft, not like the one that are fully machined. So this is secured. Take the X. Oh, they seem to have put some Loctite on that. So you just can, there you go, I'm gonna tap it. Well, there's plenty of grease. I'm gonna take my other driver. There you go. Yeah, it's very sticky. Put that at the bottom. Now there's a D shape. So you have to match it. Oh, I got my camera. Okay, so that's match. I'm gonna take a little screw, put in my tighter driver, so it's gonna be easier to screw back on. Tabs up. It's always on the left side, but I'm gonna need the two bearings that came with it. And I'm gonna have greasy fingers. So two bearings on each side. You don't have to put that much grease. Well, this one seems to be machined pretty tight. Will it fit? If I apply pressure on the side of my coroplast, yeah, so that's not as good as I thought, but oh yeah. Once it's on there, it seems to mesh very good. So I'm gonna take my trusty super lube, all synthetic grease, just put a dab on the pinion. Yeah, there you go. That should be enough. And it's gonna travel into the ring gear. No problem there. So put the cover back on. Put the servo back on. And I'm doing it in real time, so you'll see how many minutes it's gonna take. I'm not fast forwarding anything. And we were gonna program it after, so it will do the 4-wheel steer mode. Like I said, I only open it. I don't know. I don't even know if it works. Usually you have a good quality control. So put the knuckles, and we'll have to align. One is good there. The other one, align it, turn, so it will catch the opening. And I don't remember who shared that, but I think it's a very good tip. Maybe it was a Mini Shop RC, I don't remember. But if you put the screws where they were on the same side, it catch when you turn. So if you want a little more turning radius, turning angle, since they only catch on the notch inside, you only put them backwards. It will do the same job and won't interfere with your turning radius, so you can maybe catch another degree or two. I haven't measured it, but that's it. And here too. So all good. We'll put back our links, so we'll be able to steer that. That's why I like my not as tight version, because sometimes they're hard to catch, depending of what kind of bolts I have, what kind of screws. I like to switch from one driver to the other. So I turned it, yeah, that's about it. Okay, so now we can put that back, but when you put it back, be sure to align the yokes. So these are the same. So it's aligned properly. We're gonna put that back here. You're gonna see, I don't know, yeah, sure. A longer screw there. I'll put it on the tighter driver so it's gonna hold. Flip it a bit so you will probably be able to see. Align it. Come on. There we go. Should start to catch. It's gonna align in the ball end. No. Seems to be in the right place there. Alrighty. So, but this one is shorter. It's a bit packed with the camera in front of me. I don't have that professional setup, but I really like to share these tips so you can enjoy them a little bit more. I don't make any money out of it, just enjoying it. So it takes a little bit of time, but it's fun to share tips and how to do things with people that enjoy the same hobby. So one side is done, and the links are all black. Some version, I don't have it here, it's upstairs. My boy played with it, but the first LC80 Fcx18 I bought came with, well, not chrome, but aluminum, bare aluminum color links. The second one I bought, the blue I showed you before, black links, and the K10 black links. And I think the red and brushless Fcx18 LCD red mod that I got from FMS came with aluminum, bare aluminum links. So I don't know the consistency of why their links are different colors. I'm gonna take these. I like to, well, when they're cheap I just tear them apart because they're so tiny, they're so thin you can reuse them. So in the trash they go. I'm gonna put that so we're gonna have support. Realign those pins, the hexes, the BF Goodricher tires. The look is good, but there are so many more options available today which perform a lot better. So put that back on there. Just there we go. I have better drivers, but this one was Andy, so it was right beside me. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one like that, so I don't have to scratch my new body. It will come later, but I'm gonna try to keep it as nice as I can for now. Finding the little hole there, putting the hex. It's always good when you want to screw things, just unscrew a little bit so it will align. I'm going to return it the same way I did. We're almost there. We're almost there. So I'm going to use some zip ties later. Make sure you articulate good. Take my little extension. Will it clip good? It's supposed to. It's the good size. Yeah. No connectors seem to have. Well, and channel 1, 3, and what is usually 4? Oh no, 4 is there. That's my bad. So black one on the same side. There we go on the channel 4. And I'm gonna put brand new batteries, fresh batteries, in this controller. Usually they come pre-charged, but just to be sure, I'm gonna take this one because I know it's charged. And where is the power on? Oh, there it is. So this one's powered on, and there we have it. So to program it, press bind and channel 4. So now it's in 4-wheel steer mode. So, well, I'm gonna have the place. I'm gonna turn it off. Take the original battery. Should have enough power in it. Will it? Yeah. Good. So you have to snap it like that. I'm gonna check. It's the first time I use this one. Oh, so it's pretty neat body clip. So I'm gonna adjust that. Okay. So if I press channel 4 long, turn. There we go. Oh, there's not a. Why you won't turn back? Maybe there's not enough battery. I'm gonna do the there like that. Perfect. And I'm gonna be able to adjust the endpoints. If you don't remember how to adjust the endpoint, I can show it to you fast. So if I think this one is a little bit too in, press bind 2 times quick. These flash, and you can adjust your endpoints. Or if I don't want it to steer that much in the back, I can adjust it. So, see, I want it more so it doesn't seem to interfere anywhere. So, pretty decent 4-wheel steer. It took 23 minutes, and you can even be faster. So, oh yeah, and since we're there, just for your information, I'm going to turn that off. So the switch is there now, because they don't open like on the K10 or the Land Cruiser. So I'm quickly going to remove that, so we'll know if they come with metal gears. If not, I bought maybe 8 kit of metal FMS metal gears. If they sell them and they're made for their car and they're only $4, I say, why not? Because I strip. Sometimes it's the D shape here that I strip. So when I have modified them and I crawl a little bit more with stickier stuff, and I like to have more reliable rigs, I think metal gears is the way to go. And I'm probably sure they didn't put metal gears in the transmission, but I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna address it when it's gonna fail. And if it's like the LC80, it failed pretty quick. All right, so they put in the Hummer EV, they put the same metal gears we put, but I think it's lacking a bit of lubrication. So I'm gonna put just a dab on the pinion. That's more than enough. Put it like that. Tabs on the top, diff on the left, And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to turn off and hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to put that back together and put it on another project. So until next time, have fun.